So, as I said, take 5 minutes to read through the text. Okay? Whenever you finish reading through the text, just look at the indicator questions. Okay? And try to answer them about this text. Okay? If you see any words that you do not understand, just underline them. Okay? And we will talk about this afterwards. We still have another 3 or 4 minutes, so take your time reading the article, answering the questions. So, this is like when you have a tomato and you try the tomato and say, this is the sauce, local chili from nearby, from here. So look at the question. When is? Is. Is. Okay. Alma? Meat. Do you want to try talking separately first? See what you think?
I can buy seafood.
Meat, kind of meat.
What do you think?
Meat and fish.
Seafood,
Yeah.
Seafood. Yeah, seafood.
Yeah.
5 euros.
Every little
Yeah, yeah.
Every little
It's good.
These are the restaurant.
great restaurant has the white and fruit music.
Musica, you play and sing.
Yeah. Right is a six. Alright.
7.
Oh, 7. What can you air?
Okay. It's music, play and sing. Music.
Music. I mean,
Press food.
yeah, and a lot of shops and sometimes
Okay, it's open from Thursday to Saturday.
3 days.
at supermarket.
Yeah. I went.
There is a
To borrow my
restaurant
Good.
upstairs at the supermarket.
Okay. So we all have your answer for all our questions?
I don't know about the second question.
Okay, we will talk about it, everyone together, in a second. Okay, let's look through the questions and see what you think the answers are. So, number 1, Alma. The first question is, what are the good things about supermarkets?
That's it. I don't have answer for this question.
Okay, can anybody tell me the answer? Yeah, Stefano.
Because there are lots of different foods in supermarket.
Okay, where can you see this in the text?
As I read and
There is something in the text in the introduction that actually gives you this answer.
no.
So the very first line, what does it say?
Everyday shopping. Everyday.
Supermarkets are good for everyday
shopping.
shopping. Okay? I think this goes back to what we were saying at the beginning of the class about supermarkets. With supermarkets, is it easy to go and find very quickly what you want?
Yes.
So, supermarket is good for every day. You can quickly go in, get what you want, and go. Okay? Very good. So this is what is a good thing about supermarkets. Okay. But what does it say about why does the writer like food markets? What do you think, Carolina? What does it say about food markets?
For fresh food.
Okay, very good. For fresh food. What does it mean, fresh food?
Fresh food.
Yeah. Fresh food, this is food that has come directly from the farm, the place
Yeah.
where it grows,
Usually day
to the
by
supermarket.
day by day or something like that.
Yeah, like new every day.
Yeah.
It's fresh, okay? It is not frozen, it is not refrigerated, it's fresh, okay? It has not been changed in any way. Okay? Fresh and what are these? Local dishes.
It's from here.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't hear?
It's from here.
Yeah, from this place.
Yeah,
Okay.
from this place.
Local dishes. So a local dish will be different in every state or every city.
Yeah.
Okay, these are local dishes
Yeah.
from this place. Okay. How about question 3? How old is St. Lawrence Market? How long?
200 years.
Very good. 200 years old. You can see in the text here. The centre of Toronto is 200 years old, which is very old. Okay. So, how about number 4? Wendy, what do you think its answer is?
I can buy many different kinds of meat and seafood at the market.
Very good. Every kind of meat and seafood. Okay. We talked about seafood yesterday. Can you give me any examples of seafood?
Fish.
Okay, fish,
And
Crab.
lobster.
crab, lobster.
Lobster.
Very good. Octopus, perfect. How about different kinds of meat? We talked about this yesterday as well.
Lamb.
Lamb, very good.
Pork,
Pork,
beef,
beef,
chicken,
chicken,
Ham.
ham as well, yeah.
duck.
Duck. You're experts on meat, very good. So, how about number 5? What do we think? What is hot in Castries Market? Okay, Alma?
Local
Sauce.
Yeah, local sauce.
Sauce.
It's very hot.
Hot.
In this case, when we talk about sauce being hot, do you think it's like 100 degrees or do you think it's hot in another way?
Spice.
Spicy.
Exactly, it probably means spicy in this case. Okay? The temperature is maybe not very hot, but when you put it in your mouth, it feels very hot because it's spicy. Lovely. So, on to number 6. What is upstairs at Kreta Ayer Wet Market? Okay, it's the Singapore market here. What is upstairs? What do you think, please, Yunjung?
Right, restaurant.
Exactly, a great restaurant upstairs. Perfect. Okay. On to number 7. Carolina, what do you think? What can you hear in La... Ooh, am I going to say this right? Vucciria.
You can hear. You can hear.
Vucciria. We have the Italian expert in the room, thank you.
You can hear live music.
Okay, very good. So this word here,
live
live.
Live.
What does it mean, live music?
now. Like he now singing.
Yeah, singing now in a different place or in the same place?
In the same
Same
place.
Yeah, if you listen to live music, you're listening to it in the same place and you can see the singer. Okay? Or you can see the people playing the instruments. This is live music. Perfect. And finally, number 8. What do you think, please, Wendy?
Number 8.
Number 8, when is Bar Market open?
Bar market open time is 10 a.m.
Very good. There's much of the food for sale. Can you explain what can we buy in these things?
One famous called
Carrefour.
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 Mhm.
Yeah. Carrefour is, I don't remember the name. There are in many places, in many cities.
Oh, so it's like a supermarket
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
We're thinking about these ones that are more outside. So similar to, remember we were talking about the difference between supermarket and a market. So think about the markets, the ones like Greenwich Market, for example. Have you been to Greenwich Market?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you have a similar market to this in your town?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me, what can I buy?
I can buy a different item. Yes. I can buy a lot of entry food from the different country food.
Okay,
Yes. And I can buy some local snacks.
local snacks.
Yes, snacks
Uh-huh.
with local dessert. Yeah.
Okay, lovely. And in Korea, what towns do you live in? Live in Seoul? Yeah?
I think I don't have walking.
No? Okay. How about in your, which city do you live in?
Jeddah.
Okay. And in this town, do you have a street market or food markets outside?
Every every hood we have street for markets,
Yeah.
and we have big place only for vegetables and fruit,
Yeah.
and we have like supermarket for like Sainsbury here. It's Sainsbury.
Like Sainsbury's, yeah. Sainsbury's.
We have 2 or 3 like this. At Dano and Hyperbanda and Bindawal.
Lovely. So in these markets in your town, can you find specific dishes that are local to this area?
Yeah.
Yeah? For example, in Sao Paulo, what is a specific local dish that you can find in your city that maybe you wouldn't find in another city? Does anybody have this in their town? Something that you would find in this town, but maybe you wouldn't find the same thing in another town?
Just my town had it another. You can find it in another area.
Ah, so another case of local sauce.
Yes, local sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Put local sauce. Put the noodle. It's very famous in China.
Yeah.
It's very famous.
I know, for example, there are many cases of this in Italy.
In Italy, there are the air market, open air markets.
Yeah.
Okay, but market, traditional market, there aren't.
In your town.
No.
Okay. But for example, I know in Italy, don't you have Genovese sauce or Bolognese sauce?
Yeah.
Specific sauces for different
Yeah.
areas. And you are from?
Yes.
Where are you from in Italy?
Rome.
Rome. Okay. The capital. Is there any specific sauce or any specific meals that you buy in Rome?
Rome, no, near Rome.
Ah, the outskirts of Rome.
Okay.
Okay. Interesting.
I think my city, like London, I can have any food from other country, like Chinese food, Thailand food,
Yeah.
Italian food,
Korean food.
anything.
Okay. When we say Thailand, Thailand is the country, the nationality. Like we don't say England food, say English food. Thai.
Thai food.
Thai food.
Thailand is the country, the people are Thai people. The food is Thai food.
Okay.
Okay, lovely. So, we are going to look over, remember some of the grammar we looked at earlier in the week. Okay, so on the board, I've got for you here just some examples. Remember we talked about countable and uncountable. Okay, take 2 minutes with your partners, decide these food items in the middle, these different kinds of food, could they be countable or uncountable? Okay, so just take 2 minutes. For example, egg. Where does egg belong?
Countable.
Countable?
Yes.
You can have 2 eggs?
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly, very good. So, just do the same with the rest of these items. Okay, decide, are they countable or uncountable? Okay, we all about ready? So, the next one, strawberry. Wendy, do you think this is countable or uncountable?
Countable.
Countable, you can have multiple strawberries.
I can have many strawberries.
Very good. Okay, so Carolina, how about bread?
Bread, uncountable.
Uncountable? Okay, very good. Oh, perfect. Pasta, Stefano.
Uncountable. Uncountable.
Uncountable, very good. Orange,
Countable.
countable?
Yes.
Very good. Right, chocolate, Yunjung.
Uncountable.
Uncountable, do we agree?
Yes, uncountable.
You are correct. Chocolate goes in uncountable. Oh, and perfect for Wendy, your favorite. Rice,
Rice. Uncountable.
uncountable. And Carolina, grapes?
Grape, uncountable.
Countable or uncountable?
I think
Can I have 10 grapes?
No.
no.
No, many
Because
grapes.
Remember grape, the little fruit?
yeah, but I don't buy one grape.
Yes.
Oh, you're correct. You wouldn't buy 1 grape. Is it possible to buy 20 grapes? Can I say 20 grapes?
No.
Yes.
Some-
Yes, you can. So
The
grape,
same,
Yes.
the same strawberry. The same
like
strawberry.
strawberries, exactly.
Yeah,
You don't
yeah.
buy 1 strawberry, but you can say 1
Some-
strawberry.
yeah,
you can say
yes.
3 strawberries, 10 strawberries, 100 strawberries.
Yeah.
And finally, water. What do you think, Amma?
Uncountable.
Uncountable, you are correct. Okay. Now, having a look, we've got some phrases that we use. Okay, so we've got phrases such as a lot of. Okay. Which ones can I use a lot of with? Can I say
Together. But
both?
Yeah.
A lot of eggs,
Yes.
a lot of bread?
yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. So a lot of is okay for countable and uncountable. Can I say a lot of egg?
Yes.
Yes.
A lot of egg.
No, a lot of eggs.
Eggs.
Exactly. So if it's countable, it must be
Yes.
not singular but
Plural.
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 Very good. So have to say a lot of eggs, a lot of strawberries. Okay. So how about many? Thank you, Yunjung. Many we use for countable. Many grapes, many oranges, many strawberries, many eggs. Okay? And so, difficult one left. Much. Countable or uncountable or both? Exactly, it's uncountable. Okay? Much rice, much chocolate, much pasta, much bread, etc. So, you can see this on your sheets. Okay, we have just completed, in a different way, this exercise up here. So use blank with countable or uncountable nouns. So number 1, what completes the sentence? We have used with countable or uncountable nouns. Use blank with countable nouns, use blank with uncountable nouns. So you must decide very quickly which words can fill this gap. Yeah.
And
So any we can only use with negative sentences.
some is the unnegative.
Some
Yeah.
we can use in positive. There are some apples. We
Yeah.
cannot say there are any apples. Any is only negative
And
or
question.
questions.
So many and much, just uncountable and uncountable. No question and no negative. I can use it in the negative and the question.
We usually use both these phrases, I was about to tell you, in negative sentences.
This.
Much and many.
Yeah.
We usually use them more in negative sentences. For example, I don't have much bread. If in a positive sentence, I wouldn't say I have much bread. I would say I have a lot of bread.
So usually use the negative.
Usually the negative.
Use much and many and much in the two words in the negative.
Usually more in the negative, yes. Yeah, usually we use a lot of for the positive sentences, but many or much if it's negative.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, or the questions, as you said, do you have much bread? Do you have many apples? Okay. People will understand you if you say, I have many apples, for example. But usually we would say, I have a lot of.
But there are two names, and the first name is uncountable, and the secondary name is countable. I must use the lot of, much or many. For example, is it correct? Much. Fresh fruit is uncountable.
Fruit
But
is-
vegetable countable.
Yeah, you seem to have done this perfectly.
Hi. May I speak again? So sometimes a lot of we usually use the positive and the many and the much use the negative.
Exactly.
Negative.
Mhm.
So we must to know which one use the negative and which one use the uncountable and uncountable. Is that? So we have to check which one use the countable and which one use the uncountable.
So
Like
we need to
choice
countable
the
or
money and the
uncountable.
march. So a lot of usually use the positive.
Yeah, a lot of will be a positive sentence. It can be negative as well. I don't have a lot of milk, for example. So a lot of can be used for everything.
Yeah.
Okay?
But usually use the positive.
Usually, I think in both.
Okay.
That's if I have a lot of milk, I don't have a lot of milk, for
Okay.
example.
Okay.
But let's have a look through our answers to these questions. So, let's have a look. Number 3, there aren't a lot of local markets in my region. So, what is the noun here? There aren't a lot of local markets. So, do you think local markets are countable or uncountable? Countable. So, can I change a lot of? Yeah, what would you say, Kablina?
There aren't many local markets.
Perfect. So there aren't many local markets in my region. Okay. How about number 4, Yunjung? What do you think?
Sweets for the.
Yeah, we know it's countable because it has an S at the end. Okay. Do you buy many sweets for the children? It's also possible. Okay. So number 5. What do you think, Alma?
There isn't a lot of milk in the fridge. Much.
So a lot of can change for
Much.
much, exactly, because milk is countable or uncountable?
Uncountable.
It's uncountable. So there isn't much milk in the fridge. Okay? So, how about number 6? What do you think, Stefano?
My family buys a lot of food from the supermarket. Is correct because there's positive sentence.
Exactly. Okay. So, my family buys much food from the supermarket. It sounds a little strange. Okay. We would understand what you mean, but again, it sounds strange. So this sentence will stay as it is because it's a positive sentence. How about number 7? What do you think, please, Wendy?
She doesn't put much salt on her food.
Perfect. She doesn't put much salt on her food. Exactly. Okay. And finally, the last one will go back to Carolina.
Do you eat many strawberries in the summer?
Okay. Do you eat many strawberries?
Strawberries.
Exactly. In this recording we're going to hear, all I want you to do is answer these 3 questions. Okay? How many bananas does he buy? How many kilos of rice does he buy? How many bottles of sauce does he buy? Okay? But in actual fact, the person buying the items in this recording is a woman. Okay? So it'll be how many bananas does she buy? How many kilos of rice does she buy? How many bottles of sauce does she buy? Okay?
Okay, so 6 please.
Okay. Anything else?
Yes, some rice please.
How much do you want? A kilo?
Yes, a kilo.
Here you go. And what about some of this sauce? It's local.
Is it hot?
Yes, it's hot, but it goes with anything.
Okay.
How much do you want?
Just 1 bottle.
So, did you recognize the voices on this tape? Did you recognize the voices? The people speaking. Do you know who they are?
Yeah.
Yeah, who are they, Wendy?
Guesses and wait, no.
They are people that you know. Who was the male voice?
You.
Yeah, it was me. Who was the female voice?
You voice.
Me? You think I do this voice as well? No. It was your teacher from the morning, Catherine. She had to help me at the last minute because the CD has gone. So I had to create this listening for you. Okay. So, we just had 3 questions here. How many bananas does she buy? Carolina?
6 bananas.
6 bananas. Okay. Right. And number 3, what do you think, please, Wendy?
2 bottles of sauce.
Very good. Why did she buy 2? Can you remember what she said? No?
Yeah.
Let's listen one more time. And I want you to see, why does she buy... She thinks about 1 bottle, but then she says, oh no, 2.
Because rice is hot, spicy.
Let's have one more listen.
Okay.
Hello, can I help you?
Yes, I'd like some bananas please.
These are nice and fresh.
Okay.
How many do you want?
They're quite big, so 6 please.
Okay. Anything else?
Yes, some rice please.
How much do you want? A kilo?
Yes, a kilo.
Here you go. Now what about some of this sauce? It's local.
Is it hot?
Yes, it's hot, but it goes with anything.
Okay.
How much do you want?
Just 1 bottle. Or actually 2. I can take one back to England.
So is sauce countable or uncountable?
Uncountable.
Okay, so sauce is uncountable. But Catherine said she wanted 2 what?
Bottles.
2 bottles. So you can see there are ways that we make uncountable things countable.
Yes.
By using the amount or the container to talk about these things. For example, how much sauce becomes countable when you say 2 bottles, i.e. 2 bottles of sauce. Okay? So, have a look on this same page. You have many uncountable things here, like sauce, chocolate, bread, water, pasta, tuna, flour and rice. All of these items are uncountable, but we use different words above so that we can measure the amount of this thing. Okay? So, all I want you to do is have a look at these 8 words at the top and decide which word is used to measure which item. We know the first one because we just talked about it. Sauce would be a...
Bottle.
Exactly, we just talked about a bottle of sauce. Okay? So I'll give you guys about 2 or 3 minutes. Just choose what is the correct container for each of these items. Okay, just 1 minute left. Of course, whenever you finish, check your answers with your partners.
Peace. Yeah, okay.
What?
Peace.
Pink means
Peace.
put the
Of
put the
chocolate.
bottle like
And
maybe I'm not sure. Maybe put some fruit in the bottle. Do you know this? You can buy it from the supermarket. Yeah, this. So I know. Tea. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Bag of pasta. Bag. No. Yes. Yes.
For example, do you eat just one piece of chocolate? I don't. I can never stop at one. I eat many pieces. I eat lots of pieces of chocolate. Okay? So, how about bread? What do you think, please, Stefano?
slice.
Exactly. So this word,
Slice of bread.
S-L-I-C-E, is slice with an I. Slice.
Slice of
Okay? This is a single slice of bread. Okay? How about number 4? What do you think, please, Alma?
A glass of water.
Very good. Okay. Now, depending on your accent, it can be a glass of water or a glass of water. From the south of England, we would say glass. Okay. From the north of England, a glass. Okay. How about number 5? Gunju?
A pocket of pasta.
A,
Pocket.
not a pocket, but a
Pocket.
Packet.
Exactly. Packet. A long O sound, a loaf of bread. The loaf of bread is the entire thing. From the loaf you make slices. Okay? But the entire thing is a loaf of bread. Okay? So the F needs to change. The F
V.
gets
Loaves.
V.
V. V.
E.
And then
S.
E.
Yes.
Loaves of bread. 2 loaves of bread. Okay. Lovely. So, what we're going to do now is you guys are going to have a little quick practice of some speaking.
I can use bar with chocolate.
A bag of chocolate.
No, bar. Bar.
Oh, bar. Yeah. A bar of chocolate. This is the entire piece of chocolate. But from a bar, you have many pieces that you can break off. If you're very greedy, like me, you eat the whole bar. Okay? Does anybody have any chocolate here that I can show as an example? No. You're good. It's good that you don't. I would eat it. So, what I'd like you to do, remember the conversation we just heard between me and Catherine, the market seller and the customer. So, I just want you guys to see if you can have a similar conversation, but with buying 5 apples and some rice. So remember, what was the first question the shop owner ask the customer?
Can I help you?
Oh, very good. So let's start with, can I help you? Okay. After this,
Yes, of course.
Yes, I'd like some.
okay, you can say,
Can I help?
I'd like,
Some.
could be some,
Some.
okay.
Ready? Yes, can I help?
I'd like some. You
Bread.
could say, as you said, can I have? And then some
Some.
online. Okay. And then what was the next question that the shop owner asked her?
How many?
How many?
Exactly. How many? Okay. So, when do I use how many?
Countable.
Exactly, with countable things. For example, she could say, I'd like some oranges. How many oranges? Okay. What's the other one I could have?
How many banana do you have? Do you
Right.
want?
Instead of how many, what's the other option? If, for
How much?
Exactly. How much bread, for example? Okay, 3 loaves of bread, please. But you've got the exact things that I want you to ask here. Okay. So, for example, number 1, you've been told 5 apples and some rice. Okay. Now, the next one, some bread and a bottle of sauce. Okay. So, with the bread, you can decide how much bread. Okay. So it's free reign for these ones. So, working in pairs, okay, I will come and work with Alma. Okay, so Stefano with Carolina, Wendy with Yungu. Just take the last 5 minutes, just practice. One of you is the customer, one of you is the shopkeeper. Hello, can I help you? Ah, yes, I'd like some blah blah blah.
Some rice.
How many apples
And
do you
some
want?
rice.
Sorry.
Some
How much
rice.
rice would you like? A
How
kilo?
much
Just 1 kilo.
How
lovely.
many?
How much
apples
rice
do you want?
do you
And 1
want?
loaf of bread and 1
I
kilo of
want
rice.
4 apples.
Okay,
Okay,
how much
okay.
rice do you
Okay,
want?
so I will switch around.
Would you like some bread?
Can I have 4 cans of tuna?
Yes, 4 cans of tuna. Is there anything else that you'd like?
Yes, the 6 slices of
1
cake.
kilo.
6 slices of cake. Okay, is there anything else?
Rice.
Yes.
Okay. Can I help you?
14 of tuna.
Yes, you would like more or nothing else?
Nothing else.
Nothing else, okay, so that's 4 tins of tuna and 6 slices of cake. That would
Just some rice?
be
Anything else?
£2.50, please.
No.
Okay, lovely.
And some things of tuna.
What about next week? Because next week is a new term. So the classic new term.
New term.
New term.
Yes.
Term.
Okay.
So, in the new term, all of the classes change, the teachers change, the classrooms change. So make sure on Monday you check your name on the board to find out where you're going. Okay? And you will have a new teacher.
I'm sorry, I will cry.
Very good, that's the reaction I wanted. Okay, well have a lovely weekend, guys.